Who was your early mentors then at United? Who helped shape Tahith Chong?
I think obviously you have to look at probably one of the first managers that came in at 18s, probably, which is Kieran McKenna, which is now at Ipswich. Helped me a lot, I think, in terms of my game and everything, in terms of just understanding the game and everything, I think. And obviously he made the step up after as well to the first team, which you know, kept helping me there as well. Players, I think when I first got to the first team, I think there's some names in there. You obviously have your Marcus, which helped obviously a lot when I got to the first team. Just in terms of obviously he's done that route in terms of in the youth level and going to the first team. Obviously Jesse as well was there at the time, helped massively. But even Juan Mata, I have to mention him as well, which has been, you know,
he's a legend.
I think in training as well, like unbelievable, probably one of the best I've seen. But just off the pitch as well, just helping you, speaking to you. And obviously I think as a young player you're going to have disappointments and stuff like that. So just helping you off the pitch was massive.
So when you look back at Man United and where you was to where you are now, do you feel vindicated, like it was the right time to leave? Because now you've come full circle, obviously you're back in the Prem.
Yeah, you know, I think obviously all the steps, even, you know, going on loan, I went to, you know, Germany, went to Belgium. I think every single step kind of helped me to get back to this place, whether that was, you know, playing not so much and playing a bit more or whatever that was. I think every single step, I think I said it so many times, you know, I think after a while as a player you walk around with a backpack and just put all the experience you've had in there. And after a while, you know, you just go back to the backpack and pull everything out. So that's just what I've been doing, just trying to, you know, get more experience and learning everywhere you go.
I do have to talk about your gaffer, because obviously I know him a little bit from before his time at Watford, and then obviously him feeling vindicated, I suppose. Talk about journeys. His journey's been difficult, getting sacked from Watford in the Championship, taking over their arch rivals, and now being in the Premier League. How has he been with you? How impressive has he been to you?
I think very impressive, obviously, from the early conversations, because to be honest, I think we played a couple of times against each other. Obviously, he's at Wolves at 21s.
Yeah.
So, and I was at United at the time at 21s as well. So I think they had a good team at the time, and we had a good team. So it was quite a battle. And to be honest, from first conversation I spoke to him, just highly impressed on tactically how he is, and just his, you know, game understanding and everything he wants to bring into the team. I think obviously when you're at such a big club, you know, they're buying players every single year, and as a young player, obviously you get to that stage where just training with the first team might not be enough. You need to get game time, you need to play.
So what do those experiences then, from all of the loans, what can Luton fans expect to see from all of those experiences to now?
I think obviously just in terms of, probably if I look back a few years, I think obviously I've matured a bit more. And to be honest, even you could say changed position a bit. Obviously at youth level, probably a bit more of a winger and stuff like that. And now is probably a bit more of maybe a midfielder, an 8. And I think just, I think some trades obviously as a winger kind of stay there. So, you know, in the midfield still kind of, you know, dribble with the ball, kind of go forward, trying to beat players and just be exciting. And just, you know, try to work hard for the team really.